plug in the crew. Holly and the bros, yeah, we're coming through. Sweet but spunky, there's Holly on the rise. Sharp wit, quick flips, fire spark in her eyes. Josh got the wisdom like a sage on the mic. Dropping knowledge bombs, keeping everything tight. Caleb's the giant, gentle hand, steady flow. Big heart, calm voice, always ready to grow. Greg's the wild card, conspiracy king. Spinning stories, theories, makes your brain swing. Holly and the bros, we're taking over the show. On YouTube and X, every Sunday we blow. Talking sports, politics, wrestling, crypto too. Four best friends bringing real talk to you. Holly and the bros, yeah, we're rising high. Tune in, turn up, let the good times fly. From the sweet to the spunky, from the wise to the bold. This podcast fire, every story told. Holly's got that spark, like a firecracker pop. Sweet smile with a bite, never gonna stop. Josh breaks it down like a scholar in the zone. Every word he drops feels like a cornerstone. Caleb's giant presence, calm as ocean tide. Gentle giant's wisdom, always on your side. Greg dives deep where the shadows play. Pulls out the secrets that you never saw today. It's more than just talk, it's a family vibe. Four voices united on this Sunday ride. From crypto highs to wrestling rings, politics and sports and all the wild things. They debate, they laugh, they keep it so real. Holly and the bros, that's the deal. Holly and the bros, we're taking over the show. On YouTube and X, every Sunday we blow. Talking sports, politics, wrestling, crypto too. Four best friends bringing real talk to you. Holly and the bros, yeah, we're rising high. Tune in, turn up, let the good times fly. From the sweet to the spunky, from the wise to the bold. This podcast fire, every story told. So get ready to listen, to laugh and to learn. Every Sunday's a chance for the tables to turn. Holly's fire ignites, Josh's wisdom guides. Caleb's calm steadies, Greg's mind never hides. From crypto coins flipping to the wrestling rings roar. From politics battles to the sports fans score. They cover it all with style and flair. Holly and the bros, nothing else compares. So hit that subscribe, don't miss a beat. Holly and the bros bring the heat. On YouTube and X every Sunday night. Tune in, join in for the freshest insight. Four friends, one crew, one podcast flow. This is Holly and the bros on the mic, let's go.
Five, four, three, two, one.
I'm Caleb. Please like and subscribe. Dang. We're here.
No Greg today, but we are back. It's raining here, Holly. Are you jealous?
Oh, so jealous.
Yeah. How hot is it in Arizona right now?
105.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's not something that I would want to wish on. Well, I would wish it on my worst enemy, but most of my enemies I would not.
It's a little spicy.
So you want to start with some breaking news?
Oh, always. I love breaking news.
So after deliberating last week, we all four came up with a decision on the future of this podcast. And I try to make it sound negative, but it's not. We're moving. Where are we moving to, Holly?
We're moving to Thursday.
Thursday evenings. So yeah, we kind of had it on Sundays, which is kind of a weird day to have it anyways, but it was mainly because of my schedule, and my schedule kind of freed up a little bit. So we decided to go Thursday nights. So we will have a podcast next Sunday. And then on the, what would that be? The 20.
I feel like we decided we weren't having a podcast next Sunday.
Are we
And
not?
I couldn't remember.
Yeah, I could have sworn we said we were going to skip it and then go Thursday.
Okay. So the next time you will see us will be on the 24th then.
Yes.
And we'll put it out on our socials and all that sort of stuff too. So there'll actually be something. And then these guys, so last week we debuted a new intro song to be able to get people on before we started. And then we decided to do that. So then I had to go back and redo the song because it says Sunday nights. And I'm cheap. Okay. I'm frugal. I'm frugal. That sounds better. I'm frugal.
Frugal.
I don't buy any of the software that I use to have the AI sing the lyrics I wrote. So because I didn't buy it, I couldn't go back and edit it because it didn't save it. Does that make sense?
Edit it.
Edited it. Something, whatever. Edit it. But so I had to start over. So I came up with, what was it? How many did I give you guys to vote on? 3, 4?
3. I think it was 3.
3 songs to vote on?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I let, for full transparency, us 4, Mike D got a vote, Counterfeit Operator got a vote, and then because I didn't want it to be an even number, because every time we vote on something, we tie.
Mhm.
So then I gave Dragon a vote.
Ooh, Dragon.
Yeah, Dragon.
After that, the vote was 6-1. So we didn't need the tiebreaker. And Mike D was the only person that voted for the different song.
Mm.
But in his
Of course
comment, it was, but song number 1 is a very, very close second, which is what everybody else voted for.
Mhm.
So I was thinking that maybe we play that song since the other one just played. You guys don't know. I mean, you kind of know now which one won the vote, but let everybody hear it with the new words. And
Sure.
It's not a whole intro. It's just going to be while we're sitting here listening to it. Because it's more of an upbeat type song, too.
We dancing to it, or
Holly's going to, I guarantee
Okay.
you. So,
Always.
world premiere. Here we go. Super
Oh.
fancy world premiere of our new intro song starting on our next podcast. See if we can get this to work. You hear it?
next Thursday?
I can hear it.
Yo, it's a Thursday vibe, time to plug in the crew. Holly and the bros, yeah, we're coming through. Sweet but spunky, that's Holly on the rise. Sharp wit, quick flips, 5 spark in a rise. Josh got the wisdom like
That's
a
too
preacher
lazy
on the
to
mic.
rewrite the
Dropping
lyrics.
knowledge bombs, keeping everything tight. KO's a giant, gentle hand, steady flow. Big heart, calm voice, always ready to go. Craig's the wild card, conspiracy king. Spinning stories, theories, makes your brain swing. Holly and the bros, we're taking over the show. On YouTube and X, every Thursday we flow. Talking sports, politics, wrestling, crypto too. 4 best friends bringing real talk to you. Holly and the bros, yeah, we're rising high. Tune in, turn up, let the good times fly. From the sweet to the spunky, from the wise to the bold. This podcast fire, with every story told. Holly's got that spark, like a firecracker pop. Sweet smile with a bite, never gonna stop. Josh breaks it down like a
your
scholar in the
favorite
zone.
line.
Every word he drops feels like a cornerstone. Caleb's giant presence, calm as ocean tide. Gentle giant's wisdom, always on your side. Greg dives deep where the shadows play. Pulls out the secrets that you never saw today. It's more than just talk, it's a family.
We're going to make him wait for the rest of it next week.
Okay, that works.
What a jerk move on my part. But
It
yes,
was.
Meg, I do have too much free time on my hands. But I actually really do like creating music and writing lyrics. My problem is I can't sing. So when this whole AI thing started really, I don't know, in the beginning it was horrible. But now, like, it sounds better and better and better. So my creative juices kind of got flowing and used some of my beats and then let AI sing the songs because I'm not any good with that part of it. But hopefully you guys like it. But really the whole point of all of that was to let you know that we are moving to Thursday nights.
Yes.
What time are we going to start on Thursdays?
7 Eastern, I thought.
7 Eastern.
Yeah.
Yep. So 7 Eastern every Thursday night. I will say 2 things. One, we should be very consistent with Thursday nights. There's not
Yes.
really a lot of things that get in the way of Thursday nights. Whereas, like even today without Greg, there's just weekends are hard, especially in the summertime.
Mhm.
So we should be way more consistent on Thursday nights. And all of us should be here the majority of Thursday nights. I would say for the most part, if somebody's not, they're probably sick. But with the age of our families and different things like that, there's not a whole lot going on Thursdays. So we should be way more consistent. We'll have to tackle Thanksgiving when it gets here, or if Christmas or something like that falls on a Thursday. But for the most part, unless it's a scheduled just day off because we've gone, say, 20 weeks in a row, and we decide we want a week off, we'll pretty much be here on Thursdays. So we just appreciate everyone that Meg, I'm not singing the song. Appreciate everyone tuning
Maybe
in
next week.
every week. No, next week I'm not singing the song either. But we're going to do some different things. You know, we started the new segment with the Who Are You? We actually are going to bring back the taste test on our first Thursday night show. I still need to mail Holly the goods. I'll do that this week, so you have plenty of time. The goods. But we kind of have, it's evolved into a more of a conversation, not surrounded by a bunch of segments. But we are still going to do segments once in a while. We probably just won't have a full show of segments.
Yeah.
Probably ever, just because it's too structured, and we don't like structure. Holly doesn't like structure.
I really don't like structure.
I kind of do like structure. So
Nope. I like chaos.
So let's get this thing rolling. First things first, we had homework last week
Yes.
I
to watch
failed.
the challenge.
You failed?
I didn't watch
You were
it.
going to be the one that actually does it.
I was going to, but I didn't have the login.
So
I
we
think
can't
it's
talk
long.
about it till next week because Caleb failed.
Yeah. Well,
Scott
yes.
failed
and
too.
You'll enjoy it because, oh my God.
I know Greg watched it.
No, well, good. Because I think we're almost all through the whole season already. Because it's only 22 minutes long each episode, which is
Yeah.
nowadays it's about 45 minutes. Like now the the newer seasons are longer, but the old ones I guess were super short. But this whole season has The Miz in it.
Yeah. So
So-
I went to find it, and it wasn't
Mhm.
free. And then somebody forgot to send us their login. I won't name any names.
Nobody told me that you needed. I
Oh.
said you could either do it here. I could give you because it's
Yeah.
on Hulu, just season 10.
Yeah. No, I need your
I
login.
Okay.
I found a channel or a place that plays all of them, but it's at season like 2 right now. It's like a
Yeah,
TV
you
station.
can't pick the season. It just
Oh, no. I'll send you
rolls
our.
through it. And I was like, but I will tell you in my research of it, so I'm not completely foreign to this TV show. I can remember the commercials, and I might have even seen one or two of them
Oh,
from way back. I mean, however many years ago that was, because that guy by the name of CT.
Yep.
Yeah, so I remember him from something. I don't know what it was, but and the Miz, of course. But so yeah, we failed you, Holly. And
Sorry.
sorry, not sorry. I don't know. It was a busy week. It was a crazy week. I actually am preparing tonight as actually the first night. I'm preparing to go to a summer camp. I don't have to spend the night there, but I have to give the message Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday night. So all this last week, I was prepping for those 4 sermons. I don't know what you want to call them. It's called summer camp, but insane. So I'm just ready to get there, get it over with. I got to leave here in 3 hours to go for the first night.
Oh, today?
Yes, tonight. So I
Get
didn't get
started.
much of anything accomplished besides that this week. Kind of felt lazy, to be honest with you. And I'm pretty lazy anyways, but it felt more lazy than normal. But all right, we got to talk about a couple things, though.
Okay.
The whole reason that we're here. We got to talk about the new. Let me ask you this. You want to start with crypto, or do you want to start with, I don't know how to say it, Epstein news?
Okay, we totally need to talk about Epstein news because
All
this
right.
has been something I'm like, if they don't bring it up, I'm bringing it up. If they get mad, I don't care. We're talking about this because this is insanity to me.
So go ahead. I'll let you go. The mic is yours.
I have so many questions, questions that I don't think will ever get answered. Like my first question is, well, okay, so I guess let me take a step back for a second and say that President Trump just released a thing on his Truth Social, pretty much saying it was stop talking about it.
Yeah.
We don't want to talk about it. It was President Biden and the Clintons and whatever that started this whole thing, and that files never existed. Really weird altogether.
Super weird. Super
Yeah.
weird.
That's first. But can somebody explain to me then? So was that Maxwell lady? And I don't remember. I know her name starts with the G, but I don't know how to say it, so I just call her the Maxwell lady.
Yeah.
Why
I can't
is
say it
she in
either.
prison then? Why is she? Was she like the or the solo conspirator on all of this? And
Yeah.
where were these people? Who was she giving these people to? Just
You can't sell Snicker bars to people that aren't buying Snickers bars.
right, like none of it makes any sense.
No.
Yeah.
No, none of it makes any sense. And the only thing I can boil it down to is that it is going to implicate so many elites
Yeah.
that they're scared it's going to be chaos amongst the normal people.
Yeah. I heard Bill O'Reilly say, I think it was Bill O'Reilly, somebody like that said that President Trump told him that the reason they can't go for any further with it because it would basically destroy many world governments and the system that we know now. And my thought is,
Let it.
okay, that's
Start
fine.
over.
If we got to start over, it's so corrupt now anyways. Because I have to tell you something before we go any further. So
Mhm.
you and I had a debate, it was probably November, it was around the election time, about how you didn't really care about voting because, you didn't think it really mattered. And I said, no, that's foolish. And I think you ended up voting.
Yes. And
This
I'm
is
not
getting-
happy about it.
Here's the thing.
To my guns, damn it. I really feel like I should have stuck to my guns of I'm not voting.
I agree with you because I will tell you that what has happened in the last week has made me realize that my vote doesn't mean anything.
Your vote doesn't matter. And I've thought this since I was able to vote.
I hate to admit that, but if Trump can be, and listen, to anybody that's tuning in for the first time, Trump's not my savior. I've never been the guy that said, in Trump I trust, or any of that weird stuff. It's not like I'm a cult member of his.
If you ever said that, by the way.
No, but I voted for the man because he was not a politician. And my hope was that he couldn't be bought. Now, I don't mean by money, but persuaded that he would do what he thought was truly right for America, even if he was wrong. But with the way that this all came out, with him saying that, oh, there is no list, it's a Biden list. And then he chastised that reporter in the cabinet meeting saying, why would you bring that up? Why are we still talking about this with all the devastation in Texas and this and that? You still want to talk about Epstein and blah, blah, blah. Yes, because people are outraged that children are being trafficked to this island and elites were going there, and we want answers.
Okay. So on top of that, children. Here's my biggest thing as to why we should be concerned about this.
Mhm.
Those children are our future.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we're allowing this shit to happen and it be covered up because who is all over that list? Some of these children are still alive.
Yeah.
Think about how messed up they are because number one, they will not talk about it because I wouldn't. I would be so scared that they would come after me if I tried to stand up for myself of what happened to me. How many do you think are doing the same thing? There's a ton.
Oh, yeah.
But guess what? We're teaching these children that this is okay.
Yeah.
And we're not going to do anything about
Well,
it.
it's okay depending on who commits the crime.
We are going to get old and those people are going to lead these children.
Yeah.
Come on.
Not only
Scary.
that, too, though, it's like you have, obviously, there's something there. There's too much smoke to not be something there. Then you
Wait.
have the things where, like, he killed himself. And, okay, maybe he did, but you're reporting on it so super sketchy that no one knows what to believe anymore. You have just these outlandish, like, let's just be honest. A majority of the things that Trump ran on was exposing not just Epstein, but all of these things like JFK and Martin Luther King, all these secrets that the government's had forever. He ran on that to get that done and to also correct government spending and overtures and all these different things. And then he does Doge, and then he doesn't really, then he wants to pass a bill that adds trillions of dollars to the debt. I like the tax cuts and things like that in it. I think there's a different way. That's probably for another time because most people don't see eye to eye on how you save that money. But then it's like he flipped a switch. So my question is, why?
Because it implicates him.
Do you think, okay, if it truly, hold on.
Okay,
right.
Go.
If it, I'm not saying it doesn't. Okay, listen, I'm not here to go to bat for President Trump. But if it did, don't you think that would have already leaked when Biden was in office?
It did.
Okay, but it never got prosecuted. It never went to the depths that the American people wanted it to go. Right?
Well, I mean,
there's been no trials, no.
Kind of in trouble for other things and in court for some other things that he did or
agreed. But I could also, playing devil's advocate, I could see, okay, maybe they didn't do that because, you could tear down an adversary in Trump, but how many of your own people are you implicating in all this?
That's exactly right. I think that's exactly what it is.
So yes or no? I don't know what the answer is there, right? Like they could have. Maybe he's on the list. Maybe he's not on the list. Okay. Don't know.
Okay, wait.
Go ahead.
So we don't know if he's on the list, but do you believe that Elon Musk would be that stupid to come out and say, even though he deleted it, out and say the reason why he's not releasing it is because he is on that list?
No, Elon Musk is a lot of things, but I don't think he is an irrational.
Absolutely.
Like most of his thoughts are most of his things he says are well thought out, and he understands the consequences of actions, and he was already kind of in the inside circle for a while. It's also a really weird. This is going to get off subject. I don't mean it to. Really weird that like the day before he resigned from his Doge or stepped away from it, he was in the Oval Office with a black eye. Said that happened from playing with his kid. Weird stuff. Okay. Then
weird.
A month later, like Trump's flipping on all these things. So my question still is why? Why run? I mean, okay, we've seen politicians on open mics admit in the past, hey, I'm trying to get elected. Once I get elected, we can talk about this. We saw Obama talk to Putin about that on an open mic once. I understand because I don't think any of them are, I think they're all crooked to some level. They want power and they're going to get power however they can get power.
Yeah.
But to go on all these rallies and these where you have thousands of people watching and live, throughout the world, telling people that you're coming after this and that, and then to basically deny it even exists. Why?
Well, that's what I don't understand.
I have a theory.
You can be, and that's the thing. If Trump is on that list, he could come up with a way to spin it to where it's like, I'm on the list, but that doesn't mean that I did anything bad. Because think about all the things like your friends do bad. Are you part of that? No, but you're guilty by association. But you're able to say, hey, I know this looks bad. However, but he's not even doing that.
Even good things though, like Holly, you were street dancing in Fremont Street. Caleb and I were street dancing in Fremont Street. But and there you can travel to places and not do illegal things when you go there. Now that's a weird one to travel to, but a very powerful individual. Okay, correct. But the question everybody keeps asking is, well, would you be okay if there was, like, for some reason, people think that if you want the truth about Epstein, you're a Republican, I guess, because I keep seeing it. I even reposted it. It said, even if it tore down the Republican Party, would you still want the truth about Epstein? Yes. I don't care which side of the aisle it like
they're
destroys.
I think the Republican side, they're saying doesn't want it, released.
Maybe I just know that, and I'll pull it
And-
up here. It was
But from what I'm seeing, like, and again, algorithms are all different, and what you see is
yeah,
kind of what you believe, right? Like that's how algorithms work, to some degree. But I'm seeing both sides say, show us the shit. Like,
Yeah.
let us know. We don't want to see the videos. We want to see all the people who are involved in this shit.
and I want to see them prosecuted. I don't care who they are. Yeah, this meme said, "Would you support releasing the Epstein files, even if it could send Republicans to prison?"
Yeah.
Yes, I don't care who it is. It does not matter to me if it's Republican, Democrat, or somebody from another country. I mean, there's people from other countries that are on this list too, high-ranking people in other countries.
Mhm.
Yes, I don't care. I just think that there's two groups of people in this world that I feel like deserve justice, maybe more so than any other groups: children and elderly. The two groups of people that sometimes have a really hard time taking care of themselves, or can't fend for themselves, can't fight for themselves. Those two people, those two groups, I think everyone deserves justice, okay? But that's the one that really gets to me, where I'm like, hold on. We're doing this to children or abusing the elderly or whatever. Those are the ones where I feel like justice really needs to be served.
Agreed.
And I don't care who it takes down. If we got to start over, start over. Like, it'll be okay. There are some good people in this country that could do the jobs of these corrupted politicians that we have at the local level, the county level, the state level, and even in the federal level. There are good people that could do these jobs. There used to be good people that did it for the people they were representing. And then it turned into a power struggle. And now everybody wants to, I guess it's money. I guess it's greed. It boils down to greed at some level.
Something. You know what I don't understand? And I think it's the level of honesty, that it really gets to me. I don't like it because I mean, there's pictures out there with people who think are scammers, and I'm with these people and they were like, oh, well, Holly took a picture with them, and so all of a sudden I'm guilty because I took a picture with this person, didn't know what they were doing, but that doesn't matter. But there are pictures of Trump and Epstein together. And it doesn't implicate him. It doesn't say you were involved. It just says the guy. Like there's also like audio of him saying, oh, we've been friends for 10 years. And, I mean, there's a lot of things out there, right? But now if you read his or listen to his interactions with others, it's that Epstein guy. Like, he doesn't even know who he is. He had no association with them. And we're like, wait a minute, this isn't the Mandela effect. This happened. That shit is out there. We've seen you there. Admit it and be like, Jeffrey Epstein, I didn't know what he was doing. It's easily explainable for him, and he's not doing it. He's trying to keep it quiet. It makes no sense. It makes me crazy.
On the flip side to that, though, how much more respect would you have for a human being if he came out and said, listen, and whoever this human being would be, it doesn't have to be Trump, it could be anybody that's on that list, came out and said, hey, I will testify. I screwed up. I partook in these things that I shouldn't have partaken in. Let's expose it. Let's get justice for the victims, and then let's move forward. And whoever that may be, because we've all done wrong in our lives, right? And at some point, we all need some sort of forgiveness, whether it's from fellow human, whether that's from God, whatever that looks like. But I always have more respect for people that will stand up, though, and go, I screwed up. Let me help correct it. Now, I still think that person goes to jail, right? You just don't get off scot-free.
I don't think that person survives.
Maybe not.
I think someone will take him out before he can do anything.
But here's the problem I have, and going back to what we were talking about a little earlier about the elections and stuff. Trump's almost 80 years old. If there was anybody that was going to buck the system, why wouldn't it be him? He doesn't have that much more to really worry about. He can't run again, all these different things. And instead, he's flipped the switch to, I don't even know what you guys are talking about. I mean, I'm paraphrasing, but you know what I'm saying.
It's the weirdest thing.
Why? Do you have a good answer? Because I couldn't get the question of why out of my head. So I started deep diving into some of this stuff. I have an opinion, and this is just my opinion. Even though you guys are on the screen with me, you don't have to be associated with this opinion. Okay. But
Okay.
we're talking about there not being a list, right? But James Dennehy was forced to resign from the FBI after he got caught hiding the files.
Yeah.
So there's a list. Okay. I don't care what anybody says. People had to resign from their positions and high ranking positions because of this list. Then, as I'm looking into it, I'm like, how does a man that really has nothing to lose, which I would put Trump in that, he's a self-made, when it comes to finances, he's fine. He can't run again. He's 80, right? It's not like he's got 50 more years to live and he's trying to protect himself because he don't want to die at like 40. How does he get flipped on that? How does our FBI, who was all about going in, our attorney general, all about going in and making these things right, how do they get flipped? I think at some level, they all got exposed to what was actually going on. And I think because there are documented cases out there, I'm going to read this so I don't mess it up because I typed some of this out, but there's been somewhere around a dozen cases that the CIA had when it came to, can't really say the word on YouTube, when it came to minors and acts that shouldn't be happening.
Yeah.
With their agents, but they did not prosecute because they were afraid that the people they were prosecuting would expose the CIA's methods and the way that they extort and gather their intelligence.
Oh, like blackmail stuff?
Like blackmail. So my thought is, and it's not just based on the one thing, of several things that I looked in, is that I think it's getting buried because it involves our intelligent sources, our intel sources, CIA, FBI. I don't think it's a coincidence with all the things that's going on with Israel. I think it probably, their ISA, which is kind of like our FBI or like our CIA, I can't remember exactly what that was. And then Mossad, their intelligence agencies, I think it has something to do with all of them. And I would argue that the reason that got flipped, because it got to a point where they were told, you're going to stop talking about this because we cannot give up all these secrets we have. And this is how we gather our intelligence. Because how else do you get somebody to do something for you that they don't want to do? You have to blackmail them at some time, at some level, right? You have to have something against them or pay them enough money to force them to do what you want them to do. And there's a big rabbit hole we could go down. I don't know that our audience is ready for that, but we can talk more about the Israel and what's going on there.
Yeah, maybe I saw some stuff about that too.
Yeah, so there's a lot behind the scenes, a lot of they are able under AIPAC to donate money to our politicians, and they don't have to register. They're the only organization that doesn't have to register with whatever the firm is when you lobby and you donate money. They sponsored, I'll just generalize it because I don't remember the exact number. It was 400 and something. So let's call it 400. 400 people running in different offices in the United States. Guess how many of them lost in the last election?
How many?
4.
Oh, wow. So
out of all the people that they sponsored, only 4 people lost who was being sponsored by the AIPAC. And we're talking hundreds of millions of dollars. Do you spend $10 on something and not expect something in return? No. I expect at least a product, right? If I'm going to spend $10, if I'm going to give, just being kind, I might give somebody $20, because they need it or whatever. But for the most part, when you spend money, you expect something in return. What happens when you spend hundreds of millions of dollars? You expect a lot in return. Yeah. And with what's going on in the Middle East and what's going on with Israel and Iran and Pakistan and all that stuff, Israel can't fight that war alone. they require our assistance. And I think the whole Epstein thing, there is way more we can get into, but we're just going to leave it at the surface. I think that it's because it implicates our CIA, FBI, and their Mossad and their ISA. I think it has to.
Look at the comment that DMAC just said.
Oh, yeah.
DMAC. Let's put it up there so we can see it. Oh, yeah. No, I agree with that 100%. I've actually read some things that said that he was funded by Mossad to basically come in and gather intelligence. I'm telling you.
So here's a question.
Okay.
Do you think that he's actually alive?
I would say, based by the pictures that I've seen of him dead on the table as they were wheeling him out, they have that little side head thing. That's not him. Yeah. Whether or not he's alive or not, but his ears and his nose don't match up.
But did you find it a little bit weird at the fact that there was a whole minute missing from the jail footage?
Well, they said it's like that every night, which maybe it is because it's old technology. But if you were going to do something and you knew that, wouldn't you do it during that 1 minute?
I just don't believe.
I'm going to get him out of there in that 1 minute. Like, we know it's not recording in that 1 minute. Like, let's go.
Mima, he's alive. I agree with me. He's alive. But I just find it very hard to believe. And they say it is like that every night. Okay. Mm-hmm. I find it hard to believe that anybody that is in charge of the jail, works at the jail, whatever, is okay with 1 minute missing out of anything.
And everybody knows it.
And everybody knows it, but they're not doing anything about it. Come on.
So DMAC, that was one of the places I was going to head to is, Maxwell's dad worked for Mossad. There's a lot of connections when it comes to different things like that. And we can go down that rabbit hole. Maybe we should have an Epstein special sometime.
Oh, that would be fun.
I just don't want to throw a lot of information out there to, I don't want it to be speculation.
Well, and that's the thing that I was going to say is the information we're providing is information that is already out there. Because that's like, we're not even, no Secret Service.
I'm not putting the black under my eyes and going all rogue and sneaking in somewhere and getting things. This is all out there to be found.
That's right. That he's right again. So this is Hornet, by the way. I call him Hornet forever. But yes, the guards were sleeping, remember, and searching like for furniture or something. Remember, they said
that was weird.
It was online doing something, but I don't know. There's none of this adds up. None of it makes sense. None of it adds up. What about the pictures of like the Bondi and some others holding up the list?
Yeah.
We're just going to
say that it was on her desk and she was reviewing it. And now there is no list. Mm-hmm. But I will also say that there's also rumors out there too, that part of the reason that Iran and Israel are actually getting into it is because Iran got their hands on that intel.
Ooh.
And it would be one thing for Israel to use it as blackmail or the United States to admit it, but it would be completely different if another country leaked the whole thing and destroyed basically the governments. The government officials don't think that we're okay with it. The government going away. I think it would be chaos and it would have to be done correctly, but it is getting to the point where more and more people are becoming okay with the thought of us being governed differently. So I don't know. It's insane. There's got to be a reason that administration has flipped in 6 months. You've been in office 6 months, and then all of a sudden just flipped. That's just why I think it was. I don't know. Any other thoughts on Epstein?
Oh my dear. Holy crap. I Googled it and it looks.
Googled what?
DMAC just said, Holly, Google the female drawing of the second Madeleine McCann kidnapper.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus. It looks like the Maxwell lady, like a
Uh-huh.
lot.
Mhm.
Yeah.
This is too much for me. Oh yeah, I'm rabbit hole. It is because this stuff, like I love this kind of stuff, like investigation stuff. But I am a little bit scared of what I'm gonna run into.
Yeah. Well, I think sometimes too, you get too deep in the investigation stuff on your personal equipment in your house, and then people can, I heard Tucker Carlson say he doesn't even own a computer. He goes, because if they want to get you like canceled, they just hack into it, put child porn on. I probably can't say that. Child stuff on
Yeah,
your
you
computer.
No,
And then you go away.
Yeah.
Like he goes, that's why I don't own a computer. Nobody can do that to me. So I was thinking, well, that may be true too. I don't know. The problem is now it's hard to know who to believe. Like, who do you believe? And
well,
what's the truth?
Well, that's it right there. Is we don't really actually, and I don't know if we'll ever know the actual truth of a lot of things, not just this. I mean, there's a lot of things that we'll never get the truth about. There's a lot of things that we don't even know about that are happening that are huge. We just haven't heard of it yet. Just just give it a couple more years and more shit is going to come out that we're like, wait, that's a thing?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, and
right now.
As a pastor too, I will tell you that if you go and Google the Schofield Study Bible, that was mass produced and distributed throughout America in like the mid 1800s by the Rothschilds, it changed the way people viewed Israel because of the study portion of the Bible. Now those generations, they just took that as the gospel. Now those generations are dying off, and people are starting to look at it and go, that doesn't make any sense. And actually starting to dig into like Paul's writings and the promises that God made to Abraham and what that actually means. Let me talk about that at a different time if you want to, but it's not a lot of this thought. Let me just put it this way. How many things do we know or we consider that we knew because somebody told us? Or compared to how many things do we know because we did it, read it, saw it, and we know it? Because I believe there's a huge portion of people that walk around believing in things because that's what their parents told them, or their grandparents told them, or their great grandparents told them. And in the ministry, I run into that all the time. People are like, "Oh, I don't believe in a God that would do that." Okay, well, you don't believe in a God of the Bible then, or show me why you believe that. Well, I don't know. It's just what my mom always said. Okay, but I'm showing you what it says. Show me why you believe it. They're great conversations. Don't get me wrong. It's not like it's an argument. But I've realized there are many, many people out there that believe things because that's what they were told. And that's what whoever told them was told. And a lot of it, when it comes to Israel, started in the 1850s or the mid 1800s with the Schofield Study Bible that the Rothschilds produced and backed. So take that for what it's worth. We could go way down a rabbit hole with that. There are certain things that I know to be truths that we can talk about, but we've already been talking for 43 minutes. I'm not necessarily trying to steer the conversation that way, but it's very, very interesting. Yeah. And Mike D says that too. Belief and knowledge are different, but people will defend their beliefs to the end and question their knowledge when confronted. Exactly. Wonder where we learned to do that.
Philosopher over here.
Yeah.
He's over here philosophizing.
My name's Mike D, and I'm about to get money.
He just hadn't heard a song yet. He had to throw something out there that would make us.
That's what it was. Damn it.
But no, it's true though. I mean, people will fight to the death over the things that they're not even sure of, but at the same time, sometimes pretty lazy about actually putting in the work to find out the truth.
Yep.
Because a lot of times the things that we want to believe make us feel good. Not everything is roses. Not everything out there. The truth is not necessarily always like perfect. Okay. Or the way we would want it to be. So, but throw that out there. Didn't mean to talk about that for 40 minutes, but it just drives me crazy that
Exactly. All right. Meanwhile,
that?
Holly is talking about shoes. Yes. Yes, I will always talk about shoes.
Always talk about shoes. There's that bite that to the song there. Yeah, I will tell you. Let's talk about cryptos
Oh, yay.
because we can get into. We could talk. I could talk about Epstein for 3-4 hours, but I don't have that much time today. I don't
Yeah.
have that much. Maybe we'll do
A
that on
special.
a special night or with more information comes out or something like that, and try not to get canceled. So
Or-
this last week, 10 days ish. Actually, let's look real
Been a
fast.
beautiful week.
Yeah, so a week basically. It kind of started around June 6th. Maybe you could even go July 3rd.
Mhm.
And went up from there. We've got the last week. Doge itself is up 20%. Bitcoin in the last week is up 9%, which is crazy because when Bitcoin goes up 9% now and it's over $100,000, that's several $1,000s, and I'm here for it. XRP is one over the last week. It went up 26% this week. It touched $3 too, and then instantly dropped below it. And I keep seeing people going, "Hey, XRP is going to be $26. It's going to be $1,100." I was like, "Can we just get past $3 first?"
Can
Like,
we pass that? Yeah.
What are we talking about $28 for or $100 for? We can't get past 3. Let's get past 3 first. Okay.
Can we just talk about my favorite crypto?
XLM. Yeah. So I was just going to go there. In the last week, it's went up 97%.
97%.
That's
That,
crazy.
oh, that's
Can
my
you-
baby.
Can you pinpoint why?
No,
I have-
I don't know. No, actually, that's a lie.
Okay.
Somebody did tell me today. No. Yeah, I think it was today about the ISO,
Mhm.
whatever the number is after that, too, something. Yeah. And it's supposed to be this week. It's
Tomorrow.
approved or something. Oh, tomorrow. Is that
Tomorrow,
what-
I think.
Yeah, I think they might have said tomorrow.
Yeah.
And who the heck was that told me? I'm sorry, people.
Well, here's the other thing, though, too. Did you see that they printed the list for
No
what
more
they-
lists. We don't
Yeah.
need any lists. All right.
Now it's going to be a list. But they were talking about the cryptocurrency reserve that the federal government's going to do. And of course, Bitcoin was on it,
Mm-hmm.
and ETH and XRP, but so was XLM.
Hmm.
So the combination of those sort of things, not knowing when they're going to buy all of it, it made the price skyrocket, which reminded me of a few years ago. Remember when things were moving and the bull run was going good? And if you had $1,000, were you going to buy $1,000 worth of Bitcoin and have like 0.2 Bitcoin?
Yeah.
Or were you going to buy $1,000 of, say, Doge and have like, I don't know what the math would have been, 5,000 Doge? Everybody went for the lowest one. You know what I mean? Because it could have more of it. And if it went up 100%, or if it got to $1, then I'd have this much. I think that's kind of what happened with XLM. It got exposure this week, and it was the cheapest of the group. And so people were like, well, I'll buy $100 of that, or I'll buy $1,000 of that, or whatever that number may be. And it just reminded me a lot of, what year was that? 21?
21. Mhm.
21? Okay. It seems like a different lifetime ago.
Oh my gosh.
2021. 4 years ago, but seems like a different lifetime ago.
You know, my dollar cost average on XLM is 13 cents.
Oh, Holly, guess what
Wow.
mine is? I finally beat you on one.
No! What is yours?
9.
Yes.
9.
I mean,
9
I
cents.
can't complain. Like 13 cents I'm happy about. But
Oh,
my-
yeah.
I
Anything
just-
under 20 cents, I'd be super stoked about.
I don't know what it is. I've always liked XLM. And this is one I never I didn't do my research on. I feel like it might have been Dreaming. Do you guys remember Crypto
yeah.
Dreaming? Yeah,
Yeah.
she's still out there,
She's
but
still
she
not
was the one
following us.
Ooh, I'm gonna
I
have to
know.
she was the one that kind of told me about the ISO and all of that. And XLM was one of them that she was really adamant about. And so I just started buying it. And I mean, I still have a reoccurring buy every week. I don't care what the price is.
Oh, you're
love-
still buying XLM?
Absolutely.
I got my bag going. I stopped buying it, but
Oh, no. I don't have a goal that I want on there. I'm just buying it because I do believe that is going to be the one that is going to skyrocket. So,
Well, if you remember about
Yes.
four, maybe
don't get me wrong. Like XRP is going to do its thing too. But
maybe I've got a lot of XRP and I'm hoping it does do its thing. But these predictions of it going to $1,000 a token, I
I
just
don't know
the
about all
math
that.
doesn't math.
Till that. Like I don't, and
Yeah.
that's the thing. I'm like, I'll be happy with XRP at $25.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
You know what I mean? Or $10, I'll still be happy. Like,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I won't wait till it's $1,000 coin if it could get
I'll
there.
have a hard time not
Mhm.
cashing out at $10 a coin.
Mhm.
I'll have a really hard time not cashing out then. But everybody's got their different goals. But
Mhm.
with XLM, do you remember? Time is a weird thing in my brain today for some reason. But
Yeah.
3-4 years ago, there was a push with XLM that was very brief, and people talked about it like it was a second coming, and then just went away. But
Mhm.
XLM didn't go away. It kind of like everything else, and then it was
But I think that was the
rumors.
whole market.
It was, but I just remember that
Mhm.
one being more of a flash in the pan where everybody was still talking about ETH. Everybody's still talking about Bitcoin. They were still talking about Doge. They
True.
just kind of quit talking about it. But if you remember the rumors about a year and a half ago that Elon's payment system on X was going to
Yeah.
include, the reason they changed the name to X was XRP, XDC, and XLM. But nobody really talked much about the XLM part of it. And then all of a sudden, like this week, it skyrockets 96%. So I'm here for it. If
Yeah,
that thing
pretty good.
gets up to, I don't know where my sell point is on XLM, because at some point I sell my stuff. I'm not in it forever. But
Oh,
it's, I don't know what that is, but what's that?
Oh, yeah.
see?
So we'll have to see what happens there. I don't know. It's been a good week. I have seen some people kind of laughing and going, "This is the worst bull market ever."
The worst.
I'm not
Forever
sure
ever?
we're in it yet, so maybe, but I don't know that we're ever going to see another bull run like we saw.
I think it's just going to be a steady rise. I don't think
too.
it's going to be a skyrocket like it did in it was like 2020, 2021.
It was a freakish time.
Yeah.
You can do no wrong in trading.
No, I mean, I bought one called
Safe
something
Moon.
Baby Doge, like crypto Baby Doge.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that thing went up. I mean, there was Little Baby Rabbit. That's the one that
Yeah.
Yeah.
I made thousands of dollars on Little Baby Rabbit because I had like quadrillions of
Yeah.
tokens. It was an astronomical amount. That was the same time as Safe Moon Skyrocket. Like everything was skyrocketing. It didn't matter what it was. But I don't think
Not everything.
Not everything.
I thought it wasn't like flavors. Did you ever get into that flavors deal with the drips?
The drips.
all these flavors, and you choose to be salty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
It's like my
I am.
favorite. But yes, I absolutely remember flavors.
That cost me a couple grand.
That way, you guys. I don't think we knew each other like then.
No.
Because I would have been like, absolutely not. I knew everybody that was part of flavors.
Everything I bought was turned to gold, so I was like, "Why not throw $2,000 at this?" And it didn't turn to
yeah.
gold; it dripped all over
So,
me.
you didn't mention my other favorite.
You have so many favorites.
I know,
Let me
I
see if
do.
I can predict it. Your
Okay.
other favorite crypto?
I'll say altcoin because I have, Shiba's. I love Shiba.
I was gonna say SHIB. So Doge?
No,
Yeah. No. What is it?
H bar.
Oh, H bar. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, H bar over the past week is up 53%.
So
Oh, wow.
just to be honest with you, I never bought any.
God, oh my gosh, that gives me a lot of like. I'm very
Hey,
disappointed in it.
but I did put all that money that I would have put in H bar into Bitcoin, if that helps.
I mean, well, that does help,
Yeah,
but
it does.
it's not. I mean, I think you need to start buying a little bit of H bar here and there. I think that's another one that's going to be. Woohoo!
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, and it is one that I wouldn't mind. I kind of almost feel like I missed it because I'm not sure where the ceiling is on it. What about CASP? Have you bought any of that?
I have podcast, but I've held it for a really well, I'm not going to say a really long time. It's been like maybe 2 years, possibly. I remember there is a guy on X that is my friend, and he would talk about it. And I was like, I don't, he was part of the Futter group. So I was like, I don't know. But then like he would talk about it, and I looked into it. I'm like, I'm just going to throw some money into it, not tell anybody. And it's doing great.
Yeah. Well, the other thing too is that there's been some huge hype behind the speed behind that network and that blockchain. So I'm curious to see what that turns out, because if there's going to be a massive adoption, speed has to be part of it. I can't buy gas and wait 15 minutes for the transaction to go through. It's going to have to be done in seconds. It's going to have to be done at least as fast as credit cards are now. So it'll be interesting. Anything else that
Cardano? Mike.
Oh yeah.
I love my ADA too. That's like probably number 4 on the list.
I think that was the other one that was on the Federal Reserve list too, was ADA.
Yep.
I knew there was a fifth one. I can't remember what it was. So ADA, yeah.
Let's see. That's my Cardano over the week. Hold please.
Hold please.
Over the week it's up 28.59%, which is still good. It is a gradual up. I'm okay with that. We don't want something that skyrockets and crashes back down, because I feel like once we all know that things go up must come down, and there's always a pullback with all cryptos.
Oh yeah.
The pullback isn't going to be as detrimental as when things skyrocket and then it dumps, right? Like I don't think we're going to see that really on any altcoins, Bitcoin type of situation.
You're getting higher floors as they go up. It's not going to go past. I think like there's a really good chance we're not going to see $90,000 Bitcoin again. I don't know where that floor is, because I do think it will regress.
That because we said that last time.
But then I paused and it went up $10,000 more.
That is true.
Because remember, somebody here with a bow in her hair talked me into not making a giant purchase. Just saying, I could have made like 10 grand on that. Just saying.
The 10 grand mistake. Oh well.
Yeah.
It wasn't my 10 grand.
I'm gonna take it out of your bow next time I see you. All right, so
if my H bar skyrockets, I'll give you your 10 grand back. How about that?
There you go.
Sweet. And I'll take it to Vegas and put it on black.
There we go.
And everybody will be happy.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anything else you guys want to talk about when it comes to cryptos?
No, other than, do you notice how everybody just they're like everything about their mood changes when crypto is going great? I feel like my ex is a more lovely place to be, because when crypto's down, it's awful. Like it's really bad.
You're not wrong either, because it's sort of weird how positive, even things that have nothing to do with crypto, how much more positive people are about them. And it's part of our algorithm, because everybody, not everyone, but because I'm a wrestling fan, a lot of stuff is wrestling or whatever too. But it's crazy, like just the way people, the funny things they post aren't quite as like it's not quite a satire or whatever that may be. Just it's just funny because they're in a good mood.
Yeah.
You look like you have something to say.
Talking about wrestling, Nikki Bella wasn't on last night, right? She's gonna be on tonight.
Tonight, yeah.
I was like, shit, I missed it. I was really sad about that.
Well, for all our wrestling fans out there, really last night was Goldberg. The whole show basically ended up being Goldberg's retirement match. And the bad news was that Seth Rollins looked like he blew his knee out in real life, and he'll probably be out for months.
He did in real life?
Yeah. I was hoping it was an angle where he was pretending to be hurt so he could cash in as a surprise on the champion, like the next match, like they would expect him to. I wasn't that lucky. It looks like he's out for a while, so let's see what happens. But yeah, somebody said there was like the last 6 days, it's like, I forget how many hours of wrestling content's out there. It's like 30 or something like that. So all new stuff. So if you're a wrestling fan, it's a great time to be alive. If you're not, suck
Mike D and I decided that we want to do like a watch party
Oh,
podcast to the WWE because
I like that idea.
we came back from El Paso yesterday. We drove back and we had stopped to get food and they had some TVs going on and WWE was on. And so, but no sound, right? So me and Mike D were waiting for our food and we're commentating and we were hilarious. I mean, it was,
You gotta film that.
we had so much fun. It was specifically the part where the big guy was pulling off the other guy's knee brace.
Yeah,
Gunther.
Goldberg.
Yeah.
Gunther.
Oh yeah, and Goldberg had the knee brace and Gunther was pulling it off. And I mean, our commentary was hilarious. So do a watch party.
I will tell you,
That'd be
we
awesome.
could absolutely do that here, and we could have it live on the screen. And
Oh,
it's not a copyright infringement if you are doing a reaction video. So
True.
we can actually put it out there and do it live with that on there. Like it would be kind of like we would probably be smaller squares and it would be bigger, kind of like what you guys see before we go live. We'd be on the side of the screen. We could do that anytime.
Oh, we need to do that because the commentary specifically around the knee brace, I was like, not the knee brace. And he was like pulling it off and then he hits him over the head with it. I mean,
What a jerk.
Whoa.
so fun. She's mad at you. Sam is not having it right now.
So, you know, we had to put our dog down, and my wife is really, really, really trying to talk me into getting another dog.
You need to.
It's starting to work.
Oh, good. That makes
But you know what she said? She's like, we need to go on a trip so that we can get back and then get a dog. Because she doesn't want to like leave the dog, while we're gone. I was like,
You can borrow a river if you want.
that's what I told her. She's like, no, he sheds too much.
Yeah.
Mike said we'll ship this one to her. Sam.
There you go.
Sam, I don't know about Sam.
Sam is a good girl. She just doesn't really like Mike.
Oh,
She's bossy to him.
well, she'd have to like me because I'm home more than my wife is. So, but she's starting to talk me into it.
She wants
All right.
to really trying to get you to play.
We've been on the air an hour. You guys ready to see some pictures and see if you can guess who they are?
Yeah.
Let's try it. Let's do it first.
Okay, got your pieces of paper?
Piece of paper.
First one.
I'm not good at these.
Oh yeah.
It's obviously from the WWF.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's been there a long time.
No, I didn't watch it way back when. It looks old.
He's still on now.
Oh, let me
Caleb,
see.
you and your hints, man.
I'm
You're
helping her out.
just giving it to her.
He's still.
Hey, the
on
Royals
now.
are winning.
I feel like he looks like a nerd. I don't know. I
He
don't
does
know.
look like a nerd, big time nerd. You got any guesses?
Mm-mm.
None at all.
I never knew he looked like that. Wait, who is that?
That's the announcer. That's Michael Cole.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. I don't even remember seeing him, Josh. Seriously.
Are you looking at the comments, Holly? Are you cheating?
I mean, no, nobody even said it.
That's all
Matt
I'm
just
saying.
said I never knew he looked like that.
Oh, okay. I'm just checking.
I don't know
Meg
who
thought it
he is.
was Chris Pratt.
Up at Cole.
Yeah, I knew Caleb will know it. All right, this one I think may be the hardest one of them all.
I need to pick these pictures and see how well you
Hey,
guys do.
You feel free
Okay, I'm gonna
because it is a pain in the butt to find these pictures. Okay.
I'll do all my housewives. You guys would be like, who is
Oh, they have to be this. I'm sorry, this one's a little bit blurry. Instagram photos do not. You can't copy them very well.
not good at this game? Is that Chris Pratt? Shit.
No,
We
it's
get
not
a
Chris Pratt.
clue for the lead actor.
I'm
He
not-
was an actor
An actor.
as a kid.
was
I don't think he's anything new.
Oh, he's famous as a kid
He's
actor.
famous as a kid actor.
Is he the kid off of? Do you want me to say? I don't know his name.
Yeah, go ahead. Holly doesn't know.
I got nothing. I'm
Is
not
he
good
the
at
kid
this
off
game.
of? Shoot.
Come
No,
on.
Nick, not Chris Pratt. I already asked. Jonathan Lipstick? Oh, Lipnick.
You're
What's the movie?
you,
Oh, he's
Jerry
cute.
Yeah,
Maguire.
Oh,
that's
beat
what I
it.
thought it was.
I
I
got it from
couldn't
Matt.
put that together.
I love that kid when he was little. He was so cute.
That's the point. Holly,
I
quit
didn't
reading
know
the comments, you cheater.
I didn't know anyway.
All right, I think this one's easy. Okay, this is kind of a little softball for you guys. See if you guys can get this, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, he looks really weird in 1983 though as a 19-year-old, doesn't he?
The
Oh,
Peggy
he
Sue
really
movie?
does. His teeth. Look at his teeth.
Yeah. Is that the
Wow.
what,
Who's that one
Caleb?
from?
Yeah, he definitely doesn't have the same teeth.
Wait, let me show you a picture of this girl.
Oh, is that Spence's dog?
Yes, Mika Moo. She's so cute. I just
Yeah.
love her. I just love her.
What was that picture
What is
from? Do you know, John?
Raising Arizona, I think.
From '82?
I don't remember.
Oh,
I
thought
do.
Peggy
I
Sue.
usually do them. Oh, maybe it was.
it's the
But you know-
eyes that gave it
You know
away.
who else is in that movie with him?
Yeah, some famous chick.
Dude.
Oh, dude, no, who?
Jim
His
Carrey's in that
And
too.
eyebrows give it
Oh,
away.
really?
Yeah, it's just
Nicolas Cage is a weird dude. I mean, I don't hate him. All right, this picture is a little blurry because it's really old. All right, so please, I couldn't find a better one.
Okay.
Don't look at the comments, Holly.
I'm not looking
Peter.
at the comments. But
Oh, yes, you know.
I know this person.
Yes, everyone knows this person. Everyone.
Except Holly.
imitate him.
Caleb, you too many hands.
It's his eyes.
It's his lip.
I think it's his eyes.
Stop hating. He rescued the Declaration of Independence. That's true. He did. Nicholas,
And there's another one of those coming out.
that movie.
You ready to see who he is?
Yeah. Because I got
Yeah,
nothing.
Elvis. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
I
Matt
feel like I've seen this picture before. The
Yeah,
old
that's about the only one of him as a kid that I could
Oh, really?
find. So that's why some of these I have to be a little bit blurry. And
Oh, he was a
um,
cute kid.
yeah,
He
he was
looks
very
like
came from a
Trouble,
very poor family.
blonde-haired.
Yeah, he looks like trouble.
Yeah. All right, this next picture is super old, so bear with the quality, okay? It might be the oldest picture we've ever put up here.
What the hell? Where did you, what the hell?
Who is
I
that,
think I know.
Caleb?
Is that Holly?
Oh, it's Holly.
Oh my gosh.
Holly as a little girl.
Where are my bangs all crooked? Like
Ask Mama Holly.
How
I
old were you
am-
there, Holly? You know?
Oh my gosh, I was probably. Where did you get this picture?
Might be.
Shout out to Mike D.
That's so crazy.
Caleb
Gosh,
almost
that's
ruined it earlier when he said, "We got baby
probably like
pictures of us." It's like, Caleb, I'm gonna
7 or
murder
8.
you.
7 or 8.
7 or 8 years old.
I mean, I don't know. I don't even remember.
It is old then.
I don't
What's your
even
shirt
like
say?
know where he got this picture. I don't even have this picture.
Oh, I don't know. I just asked him if he could do it sneakily, and he said yes, and I got it. I think I asked
the
him
eyes.
on.
You can tell by my
Yeah.
eyes.
At first, I was like, and then I look at your eyes. I'm like, yeah, there's mischief in those eyes.
Yep.
That little smile to that side smile.
Man, yes, I was probably driving then.
You
Honestly,
might have been with telephone books.
Yeah. Well, I always sat on my dad's lap and he let me drive everywhere. I love to drive. So because there's no way I could reach the pedals. I was
No,
little.
no.
That's insane. Where
So
did
their
you
last
did your mom
one?
do that to you? My mom did? My mom
Oh, Mama Holly with the assist. Heck yeah.
I'm gonna have to talk to her about my bangs and why like they literally are tilted like one eye.
Maybe you're moving.
My guess is that you moved.
I hope so. I hope
'Cause
my bangs aren't crooked.
If your parents were anything like our parents, they cut our hair for many years. And
Well,
then
my mom cut my hair for
Yeah.
a long time.
my guess
was
is that
doing it.
you moved and that was the best she could do.
I should. Spence, I can reach the pedals now.
Barely.
Barely.
Yeah. You just have to drive go karts.
That's so crazy to me.
I know
That's
Holly
what
saw
we
it.
need to do
but-
next. when we're all together, race
Yeah.
go-karts.
Did you see that on X, Caleb? I know Holly saw it, where they're racing go-karts. Well, they're not powered. I think it's just gravity down a hill. You need to go to our X page and look at it.
Okay.
That would be hilarious for us to get on that track. Although I do think somebody would die.
It would be so much fun.
Oh, Holly's gonna die before we ever
It's
get in
dying right
them.
now.
Mike D yesterday. That's true. He said, I can't even get in the car the way her seat is adjusted. He can't because
really?
yeah. And so he had to take my car somewhere for, to get parts or something. I don't know what he was doing, but I got in my car and I was like all discombobulated. And he's like looking at me and I'm over there staring at him, raising my chair slowly. I was so mad. I hate when people adjust and there is a setting where like I can program it to my settings.
Yeah.
I don't know how. I haven't even tried, but I don't like when people move my shit. Like I get it perfect. Don't move it. Just deal with it as much as you can.
I'm pretty sure that I've had a few concussions in my life, and all of them stem from trying to get into my wife's car when the seat's too far forward, and I end up bashing my head on the side of it because I just jump in real fast, and then I don't fit, and it's like bang.
You didn't learn
Yeah.
from the first time?
No, I forget,
Oh,
and it hurts every time.
so we're gonna call when we do our watch party podcast with all of us. We're gonna call us the Peanut Gallery.
All right.
That's
All
what
right.
the name is gonna be.
I like it.
We need to figure. Do we want to just do it for like a regular? It needs to be a Raw or a PLE. I can't do it with SmackDown, but I could get the video for.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter to me.
don't
I
care.
can't this week, but maybe we
No,
do.
yeah.
Isn't there one like Clash in the Paris or something that's coming up?
Clash of
Oh,
Castle.
no.
Something. No, it's called something stupid like Clash at Paris or something this time around. I don't know.
I don't know.
And it might be like a noonish one because it's in Paris. So the time zone's going to be jacked up.
We should have all did the Love Island watch party. See, and Greg knows what I'm talking about. He admitted it. It is addicting, and it is the finale tonight, by the way.
So I did see,
But I'm
speaking
gonna
of
watch
that,
WWE, and then I'll watch the finale because I want to see Nikki Bella.
well, I'm not going to be able to watch WWE live tonight because I'll be at the deal. I'll have to watch it tomorrow or tonight when I get home. But I did see that. Do you remember the TV show Rock of Love? And
Oh,
Yeah.
Flavor
Michael?
Flavs. That's what they said basically. Like that's Love Island is this generation's Rock of Love. Or
Probably.
what was the Flavor Flav one called? I don't remember. But
Flavor
basically,
wasn't it Flavor of
Flavor
Love?
Flavor of Love.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So they had Rock of Love and Flavor of Love, and they said basically this guy was comparing Love Island is to those shows. So
I don't think you could put the P word even in the comments. You're gonna get us in trouble. That's what Mike
Maybe.
Conley says, that it's the P word with your clothes halfway on. 'Cause it
P-word
is-
sounds worse than the actual word.
I know, right? But I feel like Love Island has gotten a little bit more raunchier than I remembered watching it last season. I don't even know if I watched
Oh, I
last.
thought it was new. Is it not new?
No, the it's like on season 7 or something like that.
Oh, why is this the first season I've seen it? Probably because it got way or heard of it. Probably
Because
because it got way raunchy.
it got way raunchy and there's a lot more controversial shit that's happening. And so,
Are people still racist?
yeah, people are racist on there and got kicked off, and I don't know. There's something about this season that the world caught on to more than any other season. I feel like I'm hearing about it so much more on every social media platform, more than I ever did the other seasons. And we didn't really watch too much of the other ones, but enough to at least hear about it. Not like this.
Is Mike D a fan of it, or does he watch it because he loves you?
He watches it. Well, he started watching it because he loves me.
No, you-
But he watches it now because it's like crack. You can't stop watching it. You have
So
to
you want us to do crack? Is that what you're saying?
yeah.
watch Love Island instead and get your crack fix. But It's the weirdest thing. How I hate it so much, but I have to know what happens. Like, I need to know. I hate that I need to know, but I do.
Is Mr. Little something to do with Love Island?
No.
Okay, I don't know. I don't really know what that
Mr. Little.
means.
Well, it's Mr. Littles is a whole thing.
Okay, yeah. Meg says you need rehab.
I do.
You're gonna need Love Island rehab.
I do. And last night, let me tell you, we're catching up because we're gone and whatever. So we were watching it. And one of the episodes, it was family night, and their family all comes on and talks to them and all this stuff, right? And like the parents came, some parents came, but it was like sisters and friends or whatever. My mom would rather die than go on a show. First off, she would be mortified if I ever did a show like this. Mortified, let alone come on it and be like, honey, you're doing great. She would be like, there's just no way. My mom has no filter. Like, she doesn't hold back how she feels. And so America would be like, Holly was abused when she was younger.
Yeah.
Her mom is so mean.
You gotta show up and slap the taste out of your mouth.
Yeah, my mom would never go on this show, even if it was to support me. I just can't see her ever agreeing to it. But
I could see that.
Would beat me if I ever was like, hey, I'm going on the show called Love Island. It's going to be in front of the world. She'd be like, absolutely not. No, you're not.
Yeah, handcuff you somewhere in a basement so you miss the casting call. I could see that.
Honey, you're being too slutty. My mom.
Would she be that nice?
No, gosh, no.
Yeah, I wouldn't think
She's
so
so
either.
mad about the whole situation because it is. I would be embarrassed if Melly was like, hey, I'm going on this show, and I knew kind of the premise of the show, and it was like Love Island. I would be mortified.
So is it basically a competition to find love?
Yeah.
In a scenario where it's impossible to find love?
Yes, because it's so like
Okay.
sexual that like
Yeah.
I feel like
none of it's gonna last.
real life.
Yeah. No.
I mean, it could be real life, but it doesn't last. It
Yeah,
won't last as real life.
That's what somebody said. It was scripted, and then somebody said because real life is too boring to be recorded.
And maybe, secretly
Somewhat.
that might be what it is with like the reality TV is I know some of the housewives, I cannot stand how they act, but it's like, let's see what stupid thing you're going to come up with next, because at least it's not me type of situation. Like, I would never be like that. You're old.
Well,
What are you doing?
So that's kind of how I am with like Gordon Ramsay shows. I would never talk to people like that, but it's entertaining to watch somebody else talk to people like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, I get behind that.
Okay, you guys got to see this. This is the peanut gallery in action. And so Josh's, can you read this? Okay, there we go.
Oh, wow.
Back in my day,
Wi-Fi
sounded like a sneeze. Are we live? What did I just?
I can't read it. I
can't read it. You got to tell me what it says.
What did I just blink for 5 minutes?
Oh.
And then me, I'm just here for the snacks and
Wi-Fi.
There you go.
something Wi-Fi.
Solid
Wi-Fi.
Solid Wi-Fi. That's
Who
us.
sent that to you?
Spencer.
Awesome.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
That is the peanut gallery. That's us.
true. No, I think that would actually be a lot of fun to do one of those live, because I think it's
Awesome.
I love watching the reaction videos of those people doing that when they see something crazy happen, but that'd be fun. I want to be watching it anyways. Might as well get out there and we can have people commenting, and maybe we can turn some of our fans into wrestling fans.
Oh, H-bar price surges to 34%, driven by enterprise adoption.
Sweet.
Enterprise adoption?
That's what it says. Enterprise adoption.
Yeah, I will tell you though that does SHIB have some of its liquidity locked up in Bitcoin? Do you think that there's somehow that they've taken some of the liquidity and bought Bitcoin?
You think Bitcoin or Ethereum?
I feel like that graft is Well, now you mention it, it looks pretty familiar to ETH too. I don't know.
I don't know. He's
I
so
don't know
much.
what's going on with SHIB. I just wanted to get to
I
the point where I
just
can sell it and then not worry about it anymore.
I see, and that's I have a very good position in SHIB, and I mean, you guys know that's like one of my favorite meme coins.
Has been for a long time.
But I don't even like calling it a meme coin, but it is like technically by the standards, it is.
It's
also
absolutely a meme coin, Holly. I don't care how much you love it.
Yeah,
It's a
but
meme
I
coin.
love my position in SHIB, and there's something about it that I don't know when I'm gonna sell it. Like I have a bunch of it because
Yeah.
I love it so much.
You have more than anybody I know.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have a bunch of it because of Crypto Bully. He's the one that told me to get to a goal, and then he raised his goal and was like, well, I got this much. So then I was like, well, I'm going to get that much too. So I blame Bully.
And you did.
You're not
I
supposed to
did.
covet, Holly.
I
That's
know.
what happens when you covet. You end up with a lot of SHIB.
I have a lot of shit. Love my shit.
What do you have a price point that you want to sell that at?
No. But I know I'm going to need to. I just don't know. I don't have an extra exit strategy with my ship. I never came up with one.
So, because I
Okay.
think it's going to take a while for it to really get up there. That's the one I don't
I
really have a
agree.
price point on. So
Yeah.
that may be the long-term hold to see what happens in 15 years for me. But for the
That
most part,
is with me.
I think for the most part, unless they change things and you can start using Bitcoin for like collateral and things like that, there's
Mhm.
price points that I'm going to roll my Doge into Bitcoin and
Yeah.
probably even my XRP into Bitcoin and different things like that. And then basically, I'm going to be a Bitcoin maxi.
I kind of feel
Probably
like
take me 5 years to get there, but
you and I are very much aligned on most things except XRP.
yeah,
I think that me and you are different on that one coin.
so I
Because
like the idea and I like what they're doing
Mhm.
and I like how it seems to be getting kind of more mass adopted in things and behind the scenes what they're building.
Mhm.
The community is what drives me insane because it's always predictions of $1,100 a token.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I'm just
see,
like,
I don't
guys, it's not even $3. We talked about that earlier today, but get to $10 and we can start talking about 100. Let's not talk about $100 when it's $247 and it's been
Yeah.
around $2 for the last year or whatever.
Mhm.
So I think the community is, and I don't hate them, but I think it's one of those things where it does drive me a little bit insane on the predictions of XRP. So
Yeah.
Spencer asks, have any of you taken profits
have.
from crypto yet? Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm actually on pretty much house money now.
Yeah.
Well, same.
So
I was
I
just
don't
gonna say,
really
like-
have any of my own money still in the market, but I still have a pretty good position in a lot of things.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I do know that I've taken profit and had bought some real life things with it, but I can't honestly say that like because I keep putting money into it as well.
Yeah.
So I don't really
So
know.
yeah, but I'm not putting the money back into it well, if I make this big purchase with Bitcoin, I'll pretty much be even, but I'm just waiting to throw in that money. So yeah, that's true. But still, if you'd have told me 4 years ago I would be where I was on house money, I would have never believed
Same.
you. Like,
Yeah.
because things were going so crazy and going up so fast, there were no pullbacks to ever get in at a decent price. But along the ways, there have been the Brunos and the Flavors and the BBTFs
So are you guys
and
still?
mere
have-
protocols that screwed me. So
Do you guys still have recurring buys, like weekly or monthly?
I
or-
do.
mhm.
I do on
And Bitcoin.
XLM, HSPAR, and XRP. I don't have it on Bitcoin anymore. I changed that. I moved my Bitcoin to XRP. So,
Ooh,
and that
so
was
we're playing. We're on different teams.
like that was literally a few weeks back when I made that change because of when everything started I had everything in a stable coin and then I moved them over and Bitcoin was already going up and I was like, eh. And so I stopped buying Bitcoin and put it into my stop. I stopped it and moved it over to, but it's only like $100 a week. I buy XRP now, but I was doing that with Bitcoin.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. If you want to go $10 a week, I just think about what would have happened if you were like 18 years old again and you just did $10 a week until where you are now. Same thing. Just people that are like, well, you don't have enough money to invest. Set up a reoccurring buy on it on Robinhood for $10 a week. Buy pretty much. I think if Robinhood offers a crypto, it's a pretty safe investment. None of those are going to get rugged. I don't believe. If you go and try to buy a bunch of meme coins, hey, good luck to you. But if you wanted to have something that was long term, or you were trying to get your kids set up into something, set up a $5, $10 a week buy. I mean, I probably could afford to do $25 a week when I was 20 years old. These things didn't really exist then. Well, they didn't exist then. But man, I wish they would have. Wish I could have got in at $25 a week or $10 a week, and that would have been insane. Can you imagine if you did $10 a week, 52 weeks a year, $520 in Bitcoin when it first came out a year, what that'd be worth? That'd be insane. So you gotta start somewhere. And we talked about it before. Our goals are all different because of our ages. Greg's goals are way different than ours because he's the baby. But
you're just a baby.
Yeah, he's just a baby. But it's weeks like this are exciting. I try not to get too hyped because I know there will be weeks where things will not be so exciting and it'll come back down to earth a little bit, and we'll see what happens whenever that happens. Yeah. Whenever that actually goes down. But I don't know.
You know, when I first set up my very first reoccurring buy for Bitcoin, it was at 28,000.
Yeah.
That was in 23.
Yep.
And I was like, all the time, like, oh my gosh, could you imagine if I would have put a lot more than just $100 reoccurring buy on there?
Or so everything you bought since 23 till now, it just went straight to Bitcoin.
Oh yeah, I don't want to think about that.
Sheesh.
Have you only invested in Bitcoin when you got into crypto?
If Bitcoin went back to 23,000, how much of it would you buy?
If it went back to 28,000?
23.
Oh, 23,000? Holy crap. Well, I mean, even at 28, I would buy a shit ton of it. I would seriously consider moving all of my stocks over. And that's a lot. I mean, it's like in the company that I work for. So every year that's part of our bonus. We get like a whole huge lump of stocks, and then we can do whatever we want. It vests every year, right? A certain amount of it vests every year. And I have quite a bit of it. I would honestly dump it all into Bitcoin if it was back to 23. Oh,
yeah. I would take a huge chunk, and I've already prepared my wife for that in case we ever got lucky, a huge chunk of our savings, and I would own several Bitcoin.
If it got that low, how long would it take to get back to where it's at?
I think it'd go back faster.
Yeah, well, it may have a point. None. It would keep falling. If it fell to 28, we got a problem. Like, we got a big problem that we need to look into before we buy any.
Yeah, I agreed to that at some point, but there was a huge crash in May of, was it 21, where people thought like the whole market was going to implode, and now Bitcoin's at 100,000. Yeah, so I do think that there is a floor. I just think that floor is a lot higher than it used to be. We'll have to see. But then every time I say that, Doge goes back down to like 9 cents. So we'll see. I'm so tired of Doge.
I just want XLM to hit 50 cents today. We're 3 cents away.
I want XLM to hit like $50.
Okay, of course, but I'm thinking very like by the end of the day, if it can, go to 50 cents, perfect. And then tomorrow to a little bit more.
No, I'm ran out of patience. $50 by midnight.
No, by midnight. That's it.
Or I'm selling. Screw you, XLM.
Yeah. What is ADA's? So Cardano's all-time high? Do we know?
I can tell you real fast.
Yeah.
I have it pulled up here. See if I can beat you. It looks like it was
$3.10. Holy crap. Can it go back to $3.10? Because I would be
September of 21.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I would be a happy camper.
What's XLM's all-time high? I never even looked at that.
I don't know.
71 cents.
94
May.
cents.
Yeah, this is just tracking.
Oh, January of 2018. It was at 94 cents. So if that.
Oh, this doesn't go back to 18. Yeah, in the last 5 years, its high was 71 and 21, the May of 21. That was about the time. May of 21 was when you could do no wrong. And then Elon decided to go on Saturday Night Live.
So including so XRP's all-time high is $3.84, and that was January 4th of 2018.
Yeah.
18.
So
Yeah, because 18, and then it kind of went down, and then it built back up to 21, like the years 2018, 2021. And then since 21 to now has been weird, but it has been more of a steady up, though. If you don't look at it hourly or daily, if you look at it like by the month, it's pretty much been kind of a steady. I mean, there's been a few down ticks, but it's interesting. We'll see what happens. Maybe we'll all be rich by next Thursday. Remember, again, though, we're not going to be on the air Sunday. But we're moving to Thursday nights. So a week from this Thursday, what I say it was July 24th at 6 p.m., you will see things on our socials to remind you that we are moving to Thursday evenings. We're hoping to be able to do so to be more consistent of being on the air, not having to skip weeks, and also being more consistent with the four of us being able to be on. So anything else before we say goodbye?
No. Nothing from me.
No.
Okay. Well, have a great week, and God bless.
Be kind.
I'm Caleb. Please like and subscribe.